Check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hi YouTube. It's a very nice vintage. It's got. I smell hints of mackerel and tones of kidney. In 3 2 1. Hello and welcome to another episode with the Toronto Dog Whisperer. In today's episode, we're going to be doing a slow growth raw food diet for a St. Bernard puppy who's getting really big really quickly. And we want to slow her growth down so that she doesn't develop as many joint problems later on. Here comes Mitt. Awesome. Okay, so what we're going to do is start with the spinach. Let's put the spinach in. We're going to add a bit of water to it. 2 idiots in a blender. That's what I should call this. I mean, 1 idiot at least in a blender. All right.
All right.
You done this before?
Yeah.
Okay, let's add the rest of it because it's almost done. Almost done. Ooh, it looks good though, eh? Hey, it's all like bright green. It's got to be good for you. Hey, it's got to be. It's like I looked it up in the manual and said the brighter the color, the better. Mitt is like, what did I get myself into? Let's make this fun. I'm gonna ask you questions and I'm gonna quiz you on all the information.
Oh no!
That why we do certain things. So why do we puree this? So the reason why you puree your vegetables is because that's how dogs would find it in animals. So they would eat the contents of the stomach, which would be pre-digested. So dogs don't have the teeth to grind up the vegetables. So when you and I eat, what do? We chew our food, and that starts to break it down in the mouth. Right? There's a lot of enzymes and stuff going on in your mouth. Whereas dogs don't have it. So it's like basically we're chewing it up for them. So that's why the vegetables you should blend it, and then the other stuff you can blend it, but you don't have to. So there we go. All right. So now that we've done that, okay, let's start putting stuff in. Okay, so we're gonna put the bone in. All right, you ready for this? Let's make it real. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what to do with these. Okay, so this is a chicken carcass. I showed you guys these before. So we're gonna break the back. This is the backbone. Okay. So right here is the neck. So we want to take that out. Because the neck, you can either put it in there or you can give it to them separate. So I'll set it aside and you can decide what to do with it. There's the neck. Right, and then we're just gonna break it up. We're gonna use the same thing because it's all gonna get mixed together anyway. There we go. Do you want to give this a try?
Sure.
I just think it's faster to do it like this, or just to cut it. This is the backbone. I'll give you one to do. Just relax. Relax. I know. Mitt's excited. Mitt is excited. He wants to do this bad. Okay. So I'm gonna switch spots with you.
Okay.
There's this. And in between, I'm gonna wash my hands, but I might edit it out because it's not very exciting. Okay. There's no right or wrong way to do it. You just get in there and bust it up. So that's the back part, right? There you go. Yeah, there you go. See? Does it make you feel like a man? No? Yeah. The only reason why I separate the necks is because if you want to give your dog a treat, it's kind of like these, but you can do it as well. Yeah, well. So anything that we're putting into and so the reason why we're blending all this stuff is because this is the Saint Bernard puppy's first full raw food meal. Yeah. So it's easier for them to have it blended rather than in big chunks like the barf diet. So do you want to add that one too, or you want to just? Yeah, sure. Okay, let's blitz this first. Yeah. So I'll show you how to do this. Okay. Or it depends. Like how closely did you watch my video? Not very closely. It's okay. Mitt is like everybody else. Nobody actually watches my videos, but that's okay. So we need to pulse.
Pulse?
Pulse.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay, so it's like intermittent?
Pulse
fast and slow?
Pulse is just like you hit it a few times.
Yeah.
Because you want to keep it as close to like the right amount. You don't want to just hit the go button.
Yeah.
Because you don't want it pureed.
Yeah.
You just want it chopped up, basically. This kind of thing is you know exactly what your dog is eating. I think that's... Yeah, that's good. It's okay if it's chunky monkey. Like, it's okay if there's chunks in it.
There you go.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Good, good, good. Bish, bash, bosh. And we can even, if you want, start adding some of this.
Okay.
So in total, we're going to be making a week's worth, which is...
Yeah, 17.5.
17 and a half pounds.
Yeah.
Because puppies need a lot more food. And so the Saint Bernard puppy, her name is Leelu, and she's 50 pounds.
Yeah.
So tell everybody how you weigh. How do you weigh a puppy?
Get on the scale, find out how much you weigh. And then get the puppy and find out how much total you guys weigh.
So pick up the puppy, step back onto the scales, and then subtract your weight, and that's your puppy's weight.
Damn.
Well, the thing is, like, the puppy's weight changes really quickly. Yeah. So weighing them often is important so you can know exactly how much they weigh and you're not guessing at it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty full? Yeah. Okay, let's do another blitz. So why is slow growth good again? Why is slow growth important? What happens when you have a giant breed, or any dog, okay? When they're puppies, they grow very, very quickly.
Yeah.
The faster they grow, the more stress it puts on their joints and skeletal system.
Yeah.
So genetics determines how big or small a dog is going to be.
Yeah.
So you want to slowly grow. So you want them to grow, but at the slowest pace.
Yeah.
Instead of like growing
rapidly.
Super fast. So it gives their bones and their skeletal structure time to catch up, to get adjusted so that later on they don't develop more serious joint and skeletal problems. Into our lovely pile.
Yeah, we might have to take that lid off. Yes. Oh, that looks easy.
Be careful, the sharp blades in there. Yeah. Use the spoon because I don't want you to cut yourself. That's not just.
Oh yeah.
That's done. Okay. If you go home with cuts, your girlfriend's gonna kill me. Okay? Like I'm responsible for you right now. Like you're in my care. I'm like your babysitter, right? If you go home and you got like stuff bleeding, she's gonna be like, "What did you do? What is that Joe guy up to? You can't go out with him anymore. You can't make food with him. He's gonna ruin your life." And you can leave it chunky. Chunky is good. You just don't want massive pieces. Actually, it's okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Look at that. So why are we blending this for your puppy? Mitt is like, I didn't come over here for a freaking exam, right? No, but I just want to see if you're listening or not. Why are we doing the meat? We already covered the vegetable. Yeah, so she still has her milk teeth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. And second reason, so that's you got A+, right?
Yeah.
So that's the most important reason why we're doing this.
Yeah.
Because the teeth aren't fully developed yet.
Yeah. The
second one?
okay.
It's because this is the first, we're switching her onto raw.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if we just had like a drumstick and we put it in her bowl, well, she might not know what to do with it. So this is just an easier way to transition them over. Yeah. And we're going to include some bigger chunks as well. And I'm going to show you how to do that as well too later. Okay. So this is still the bone and meat portion. Yeah. We did the vegetables. Yeah. Now we're going to do, so apparently I was told that hearts are muscle meat, which makes sense because a heart is just
muscle.
A really big muscle.
Expanding and contracting.
Even though heart is an organ. A heart is an orgasm, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and a very special thank you to the lovely viewer who got me this chef hat. She saw my my first raw food thing and she's like, you need a chef hat. And so she ordered me one. You can pour all that stuff in there. Yeah. Yeah, just not the yeah. Yeah. Like I said before, if you're squeamish, okay, this is not the best thing to be doing, but it's not too bad.
Oh no, I mean,
wait till we get in the fish. So you see how there's still like some whole stuff in there? That's fine. So this is the chicken heart. And then we're going to move on to the organs. It's a messy job, right? Like no doubt about it. This is what happens when you get a big puppy. Everything is much more. All right. So now we're doing the fish. Okay. And so before you put that in there, Matt. Yep. Why are we using fish? Amino acids. And omega-3 fatty acids.
Fatty acids.
Yeah. So you can use plant-based oils like coconut oil. Yeah. But because fish is animal-based, it's going to keep their coat nice and shiny. Yeah. And because we're using primarily poultry products, the fish is going to balance it out a bit. Just throw it in there. It's good. Yeah. Yep. Just let it in. What kind of fish is this? Just for the viewers? Mackerel. There you go. Honestly, if there's any vegetarians out there, I really, really apologize if this is grossing you out. It's grossing me out a little bit, but at the same time, why are we doing this? Because you love your puppy, right? Yeah. You're putting in a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy. If you want to go raw, the easiest way to do it, I said it before, is just go buy it from somebody who's already made it. Yeah. But because you're doing it for your dog, you know exactly what's going into it and how much is going into it, and the quality of the ingredients is totally up to you. No. Sorry. Look at these guys who absolutely do not know what they're doing. There we go. Yeah, the fish goes really easy. That's okay. That's good. Because that's the other thing that's in bones. Well, that smells good. Yeah. So the other thing about using whole fish is that you get all the bones and stuff. So let's put that back in there. You get back in there. You got more fish? Yes. Look at that. Beautiful. That's okay. Yeah, that's all right. Just throw it all in there. Yeah, it's gross, it's nasty, but it's all going in the same place. Where's it going? Eventually, into your puppy. Yeah. Good. Awesome. And we're blitz. It's okay. We're gonna throw it all. Here you go, buddy. You want some of that?
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Sure? It's really good. It's nutritious. The dogs, I'm telling you, man, the dogs
Yeah, they're
go
already drooling over there.
bananas for this stuff. So Mosley and Mackenzie, I've decided to put them on a raw food diet that I make myself, and they absolutely love it. Although it is kind of gross. It is kind of gross making it, right? It's a little gross. Okay, so we've done all the muscle meat. We've done the bones. Now we're going to do the final things, which is just the organ. So what kind of organ meat do you have? This is pork kidneys and what kind of liver?
Beef liver.
Beef liver. Okay, why did we get
Beef liver?
Beef liver and pork liver? Why didn't we use chicken? And we want a variety of different proteins from different animals. Yeah. So we got fish, we got chicken, beef, pig, pork, duck. And yeah, we got duck, which we're going to talk about last, which is going to be the fun part. Right, okay, so these are the kidneys. Yep, we're just going to pop it in. You don't even have to chop it up or anything like that.
Good for your face.
It's good moisturizer. It's fantastic. And the liver is going to make up about half of our organ meat. And the kidneys and the other organs that are in the fish are going to make up the other half. Janae is going to love this episode. She's going to be like, "Oh, babe, that's so sweet. Look at you cooking." It's like you spent 2 hours with Joe, just with a blender. Where's my meal? Where's my romantic dinner? Why didn't you make me a week's worth of food?
It's only the dog. It's only for the dog.
It's okay. We love you, Janae. Actually, Mitt loves you. I'm just here to commandeer your puppy. Is that good?
Right.
Did we get everything?
Yes.
And then the rest is for next week, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, check that out, buddy.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah,
it smells good. It smells good. I swear. Smell that.
No, it's not that bad. I mean, it's liver.
I've been making too much raw food lately, so I'm like, it's a very nice vintage. It's got. I smell hints of mackerel and tones of kidney.
Tons of kidneys.
If you're not having fun, this kind of stuff is a chore. So what's better? Have a few laughs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Have some fun, and then it's a lot more enjoyable doing this kind of stuff for your dog.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. So what else do we got? Is that it? The eggs you can put in just because we want to crush up the shells.
Yeah.
So if you want, we can put those in. Oh man, I'm touching myself.
Do you want to just break the eggs in that and just put the shells?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You might as well just throw them in. So these have been washed really well with antibacterial soap.
Yep.
Okay, just to take the bacteria off the outside of the eggs. Yeah. And the reason why we're throwing them into the blender is to crush up the eggshells.
Yeah. Again,
because Leelu isn't used to the raw food diet yet. That's good. That's good. You don't need them like super tiny.
Yeah.
Just small enough that they're not going to catch on anything.
Yeah. It's a good idea you did the eggs at last because it also just cleans up.
Yeah, rinses out the thing. Because now we're into the assembly, which is usually pretty time consuming. So what we're going to do is we need 2.5 pounds per day.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is see how much we'll do half first.
Yeah.
And then stop and see if there's room for the other half in this one container. Yeah. Okay? That looks good, man. You did really well. There's some good chunks in there.
Yeah.
All right? So it's not all like perfect. So what do we want? We want 1.25, right?
Yeah.
So see how much. It's okay. I'll lend you some. Okay. So. Oh my God! Can you imagine if that spilt on my carpet? Because I'm like, ooh, look, ew. Now you could, if you wanted to, mix it.
Oh yeah.
If you wanted to give it like a quick, just because all the vegetables were on top.
Oh, did we put the eggshells?
That looks really good, actually. Look at it. It's like all frothy.
Yeah.
It's like if you go to a fancy restaurant.
Yeah. Ask for a chocolate.
So what does the shell have a lot of?
Calcium.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
I am getting good at it.
See? You're going to be... So this is the other really, really good part of doing making your dog your own raw food diet is that you learn a lot about nutrition. That's one meal, right? So she's going to get 2 of these a day. There's no carbs.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we talk about slow growth, we want really good calories, and we want it to be as slow as possible.
Yeah.
And because Leelu already has a lot of energy, and she runs around and gets that sugar rush from the carbs, this is going to help to even out her energy level. So instead of it spiking with a bunch of carbs. And it always helps if you have somebody to do it with, somebody to help out. It makes things a lot easier and a lot more fun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Awesome. This is awesome. Your dog is going to be like, I died and went to heaven. Georgie's eyeing this up and calculating whether she can steal it or not. She's in her head doing the maths. She's like, can I steal this? That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed learning more about raw food for a puppy, especially the slow growth raw food methodology that we're using here. We have some really cool exercises coming up that actually take advantage of some duck wings that we're going to incorporate into Leelu's raw food diet. I'm going to show you a behavioral exercise that you can do with your dog using raw food that's going to fulfill the breed part of them, and it's something that anybody can do with any dog, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that. Until next time, if you love your dog, take them for a walk. Take care.